Hm. Überleg grad, wir können eigentlich, naja doch, gehen wir gleich nach unten, arbeiten wir uns von unten nach oben. Stimmt, wir haben jetzt keinen Rex mehr. Komisch. Oh. Hallo.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Let me see what you have.
Gut. Haben wir, die Seite hier drüben ist jetzt richtig leer, ne? Kein Rex mehr. Keine Ash mehr.
Commander, good to see you. You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Mhm.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Das ist krank.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran. blew his lap, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Gut. Da müssen wir wohl nicht hin. Dann gehen wir nach oben. Der Knopf. Sorry. Okay, laufen wir erstmal. Die beiden sitzen doch immer noch da. Oh Gott, jetzt geht's Heule, ne?
Anything you need, Commander?
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, sir. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
I didn't stop and agonize over it while everyone else was in danger. We've got work to do, Alenko. We'll remember her later.
You're right. I can't let this get to me. Not now, anyway. Thanks for the advice, sir.
Immer gut.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. And it'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Well, you're a hell of a biotic, though. He must have done something right.
Well, I got to where I am because I took initiative. Good or bad, I own that. Pretty much despite Canadics. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Geht arbeiten. Ich glaube, Liara und Tali fehlen noch. Hab mich jetzt nicht vertan, oder? Aber wird mich komplett, dass Rex und Ash nicht mehr da sind. Oh, da kann man drücken.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Seren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Beispiel?
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I guess I'm just tired of people judging me because of who my father is. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Seren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Seren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Ist schon mal eine Menge.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Okay.
I should go.
See you later.
Na gut. Dann haben wir noch Liara irgendwo rumfliegen und dann... Oh. Doktorpraxis. Praxisdoktor. Oben, hinten, links. So. Besser so. Okidoki. Was hatten wir als nächstes? Wie ist es? Eine Varro oder so? Eros. Neveria. Oh, das ist aber nie ein Asteroid. Asgard. Verzeihung. Wollen wir uns den Asteroid angucken? Nee, oder? Doch, komm. Schauen wir uns den Asteroid an. Sagen wir es. Ich frage mich tatsächlich, wie viele Ressourcen wir dabei haben. Loki. Dann haben wir Tür. Und dann haben wir Bohr. Wasserstoff, Helium, Gasgigant. Über 90 Monden. Terranova. Erste Welle der Allianzerkundung entdeckt und war ein Kolonisationskandidat der Klasse 1. Hier kommen 4 Millionen drauf. Ja. Grad Celsius. Gehen wir auf der Erde auch hin. Kein Problem. Gut, da ist der Asteroid, dann gucken wir mal. Metallischer Asteroid befand sich ursprünglich am hinteren Lagrange-Punkt des Gasgiganten Bohr. Gehen wir auf jeden Fall hin. Techniker-Team auf X57 abgerissen. Okay, gut. Schauen wir mal, ob wir da was machen können. Nehmen wir mal Tali und Eden mit.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion heard your transmission. You hear me? They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
So. 4 Stunden, soweit fertig. Let's do it. Oh, ist das hübsch. Da haben wir auf jeden Fall schon mal irgendwas Rotes. Da haben wir ein X.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn. Go.
So laut.
Batarians.
Minen wären cool. Echt jetzt?
I can't see them.
Ich sehe. Hübsch. Granaten. Komm hier. Nimm. Haben wir da Avenger? Nehmen wir was. Du hast die richtige, du hast auch die richtige. Ja, das ist doch alles gut. So, wo müssen wir hier weiter? Ein bisschen laut. Und ausmachen.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I'll...
I've gotta go. Good luck.
Na gut. Sind wir mal wieder Helden. Hey, ich kann ein bisschen mehr rennen. Nicht viel, aber ein bisschen.
Hey.
Oh God, I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
Mhm.
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's a tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
Leave the fighting to me from now on. Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Na los.
Time's running short.
One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Time's running short. I better get moving.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
So, Brumm, Brumm, Autofahren. Funkturm. Dann dürften die anderen sein. Na gut. Da haben sie hingeschossen. Da ist auch noch einer. Ja, nee. Dann fahren wir jetzt Richtung Funkturm und schauen mal, wo die anderen Teile sind.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. Meantime, just keep doing.
So, sind das diese komischen... Oh Gott. Jetzt wird. Ich möchte aber nicht. Schauen wir mal, ob wir da oben lang kommen, um die wegzuknallen. Ja, schieß ins Gebäude. Danke fürs Raketenabfangen. Easy peasy. Jetzt muss ich da irgendwie nur noch reinkommen. Oh, shit. Hallo. Und Kapselsteuerung entschärfen. Ja. Da. Wir wollen uns alles ein bisschen freier bewegen. So. Let's do it. Mhm. Ob wir da von oben rankommen. Oh, Tali. Frage ist wirklich, wo kommen die alle her, ne? Haben wir noch eine? Autsch. Wo? Deaktivieren.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Du bist ja grün.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Wir mögen den Grünen nicht. Wir werden uns ganz schnell mal um den kümmern. Bei Projektile genau zwischen die 4 Augen. Achso, wir haben den Meko hinten stehen lassen, ne? So, wo müssen wir als nächstes hin? Da sind wir, dann fahren wir als nächstes einfach dahin. Ja. Sollten wir uns nicht so ein bisschen auch drehen? Oder hey, hasse aber. Ja, bleibt doch so nichts übrig. So, ist mir ja kein Notfall. Ja, kein Minenfeld drin gebaut. Ja. Oh! Du kannst dich ja bewegen. Du kannst dich auch bewegen. Hm. So, da haben wir... Das ist eine gute Zone. Ah, Sonne? Hitze?
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
Ja. Ah. Zielschein, okay. Dann müssen wir doch zuerst zu dem anderen. Und dann finden wir auch den Weg. Hallo. Was sollte noch? Ah, da. Ups.
Release the Baron!
Oh ja. Böse Wand! Ja, wirklich. Geh da hin. Jetzt aber. Einer noch. Gut gemacht, Team. Oh, was hier wieder viel Zeug drin ist. Fusionssprengsatz, Granaten-Upgrade, Firestorm, Stiletto. Ja, kommt jetzt irgendjemand, der gibt mir diese komische Karte, damit ich weiterkomme.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in... Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Maybe you should take your men and go, before you get hurt.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Bollock will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Bollock's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Ja, war doch super. Jetzt können wir raus und unsere Reifen sind zerstochen und wir kommen nirgendwo mehr hin. Da. Dann müssen wir die ganze Zeit mit unseren Schubdüsen die ganze Zeit zu springen. So. Okidoki. Piu, 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 piu. Weiß nicht. Ist das jetzt einfach nur größer oder ist das tatsächlich größer geworden? Ich bin mir da nicht sicher. Granata. Granate, cool. Oh, die haben Bäume mitgebracht. Wie cool. Oh, hallo. Hier, nimm noch ein paar Kugeln mit. Abwehrdrohne. Hui. Was ist das? Und vor allen Dingen warum? So, Versuch Nummer 2. Ne? Jetzt. Du blockst mich gerade. Ja, weiter. Oh, dicke Bombe. Achso, die steht hier einfach rum. Oh, shit. Ach, ja, okay, macht Sinn. Das war jetzt ein bisschen dumm von mir. Hallo. Dann können wir jetzt weiter. Noch eine Bombe. Gel nehmen wir gerne mit. Was haben wir hier noch? Noch mehr mit Gel. Eng. So. Nichts drücken. Irgendjemand oder irgendwas ist doch da drüben.
Die, human.
Oh. Danke. Bollock.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It's you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Ihn gehen lassen, Geiseln retten, ihn angreifen.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
I hope this is worth it. I'm going to enjoy gutting you.
Okay, Medikit. Menschen.
But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them, and you threw it away. Who's the real terrorist here?
You. But you're dead.
Is it safe?
That was the last. Can you tell if the asteroid's stable?
You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
I'm sorry, Simon. Balak took Kate and some others as hostages. There was a bomb in their cell.
You're not kidding, are you? Oh, God. How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
Yes, I could have, if I let the Batarians go. But then they might have done the same thing to another colony. Or two more. Or a dozen.
That doesn't... I know in my head what you're saying makes sense. It's just a little hard to see the big picture right now, all right? Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Arianische Rüstung.
You have Quarian armor? That's hard to come by.
We hired a few to help install the torches. They really knew their stuff. You're welcome to take it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Ah, okay.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Mariana Kolossus. Immer. Ja. Ja. Das ist irgendwo ein Ausruf. Achso, da. Nee. Okay, das haben wir gesehen. Müssen uns ja nicht weiter quälen. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir das jetzt tatsächlich noch machen sollten mit dem Funkturm. Ja, machen wir es einfach, wenn wir schon mal hier sind. Und schauen wir mal, ob wir da was finden können. Obwohl, eigentlich